All right, I think we're gonna go to the match very soon here. So sit back, relax, get your drink, be completely chill, and let me do the hyping for you. Okay, let's go. First game between Skit and Lucky God in the Korea Prelim Dynamo 2 loser bracket. Pre-ban will be Gani and Gianna. So Lucky God will now have the right to pick Hathor first if he wants to. And without Gianna, maybe Sierra's gonna be like the next round of pick and not really first. Let's see what Lucky God do. He's gonna surprise us today or not? Because sometimes some players switch from control to bruisers. We saw that yesterday. They went from like Chiu Gani to like Molong Tyrannus all of a sudden. And it worked out well. So let's see what Lucky God's gonna do. He's gonna pick up a Hathor as usual. And we have Skit moving in with immunity and protection immediately against this Hathor. So Lucky God will now have to think about some sort of strip. Look at that Vigor win rate. Oh my god, that's a crazy win rate for Vigor in the APAC region. My goodness, if you don't have a Vigor, you know what to do. So Sierra getting picked up next, maybe not. Still thinking because there's immunity on the other side. But it's gonna pick up Sierra and Fran, take up the immunity away from Skit. Skit gonna go with more healers and a lot of defensive-ish unit. Juno for the strip, also counter Hathor very well. And here is a very good Barbara pick in terms of element. She can do a lot of damage, strip the enemy immunity. And the last pick, Odin. That's interesting, but may not get locked in just yet. But the Barbara is really solid, strip damage, have very good elements against the enemy team. Chow getting picked up maybe. Ooh, so he's looking to ban the last unit. Probably going to be Tyrannus, probably going to be Diana. It's going to be Savannah. But with the Chow and the Barbara last pick like this, Skit Savannah pick is pretty much a false ban in this situation. And Lucky God might lose. Let me see. You have Velaju. So he might lose the Barbara here. So Wind Monkey getting picked up. Probably going to be a ban here. Or he may ban Juno because Wind Monkey is not that crazy compared to Savannah or Diana as a wind unit. So I think he might choose to ban Juno. Depends, depends. Or ban out the Molly too. Oh, it's still going to be a ban on the Monkey and Barbara getting banned out because Hathor is not that good against Velaju, especially with the Molly in the field. So Hathor's skill to strip and to sleep would not shut down Velaju turn 1 ever. So we're going to the first match between Skit and Lucky God. Let's see who's going to come out on top. We have one side very defensive, a lot of healing, protection on one side. We see some sort of aggressiveness with Chow and Ciara. I like the Chow pick. Interesting. So turn belongs to Hathor. What will she do here? Probably going to save the strip and use Delay Promise immediately to steal some attack bar at least. And here comes Fran, going to give the attack buff to the team. But not sure if Sierra's going to move to do any damage whatsoever. Sierra going to take a turn here with a speed lead advantage. Going to drop that hot bomb onto Molly. And maybe detonate as well because, leaving Juno asleep doesn't do anything. The bomb is going to do a decent amount of damage, but not too crazy. And with Vigor heal and Molly heal, that turn coming out from Lucky God did absolutely nothing. So right now, Lucky God will have to depend on Chow to do damage. Can he do it? He can ignore the anti-crit and crit easily. Justice, bam, do 12,000 damage on Vigor. Another negligible damage coming out from Lucky God team. And with the defense break, Fran's gonna get dropped immediately by Vigor and Velaju damage. So right here, we're seeing some sort of thick wall against a small spear. So there's no way Lucky God's gonna pierce through this wall of healing and just cleanse and constant turn cycling, potential despair stun come out from Juno. So there's just nothing Lucky God can do. Like, he's doing damage, alright? He's doing damage. But the amount of sustainability and tankiness coming out from Skit team is something that he just can't handle. And look at that bomb. It might get cleansed immediately by the Molly shield. Also, the amount of default attack damage on the Vigor was immediately cleansed by the Molly. There's nothing he can do. Attack buff bomb barely do anything to Molly. Missing a bomb on Vigor finally. and there's just not much he can do. The moment he drops Sierra, Hathor is pretty much a useless unit at this point. So the moment Sierra lose her life to Juno, the Vigor can now put defense break on Chow. That might be it. And that dots might signal the end of the Sierra. No, Juno's gonna secure the kill. Hathor going in with a sleep. Is that gonna matter that much, Hathor? But she has to do it. Missed the Molly, not gonna be a huge difference, but here comes Chow trying to do some damage here. As you can see, barely touched the fish, and she's still healthy and strong, and the entire team of Skit is still full HP. Pretty much. That is just the power of Molly and protection in the team to give Molly turn, constantly healing the team, and with her cleanse, Sierra Bomb is also nothing. Here comes Vigor Shred. No defense break though, but that beautiful stun off element from Juno might be the seal in the deal here, because I don't think Lucky God, even with RNG, with Lucky God on his side, can win this game. So outdrafted by Skit, very well played. Skit going with a thick shield and wall against the enemy damage. He couldn't do anything. It looks like a Chow and a grown man. The Chow just trying to like, you know, that image, and then the old man just reach one hand out, touch the Chow head, and be like, the Chow be like, but Skit be like, just stay there, kid. Stay down there, okay? You know that kind of image? So that's why I saw just now in the fight. Lucky God tries so hard to drop bomb, drop some damage, but Skit be like, you fool. Try harder, kid. Alright, we're going to game number 2 between Skit and Lucky God. Let's see if Lucky God gonna change his strategy to maybe do something to this thick wall. Maybe pre-ban Molly. I don't know. That might happen. So we shall see. Alright. Chow didn't work out too well. I thought Chow was gonna do okay. You know, some damage here and there, but he didn't have any attack bar mechanic to help him get in turn. So he can do one hit, Molly take a turn, everything's gone. So Molly getting pre-ban as predicted by me, which means Lucky God might have an opportunity to do damage here, and Sierra getting pre-banned by Skit. So we might see a Gianna getting picked up by Lucky God, but I think Skit might go with the Chiu getting Hathor team. But no, Lucky God's gonna break the Chiu getting Hathor team. So Skit might have to go with the Vela, Drew, and Vigor. But he knows that a Gianna is coming, so he might not do that. He's gonna go with a speed lead and a Fran instead. So also protection, but more speedy. So let's see. Lucky God might picked up, I would say, Beast Rider comp seems to be pretty solid right now if he wants to go really aggressive. But will he do it though? That's the question. He's gonna pick up a Vigor. Might follow up with a Gianna. Looking really solid against Skit right now. But Vigor doesn't really do much here. So Savannah getting picked up as well. So he's going for that turn 1 strip into damage. Leo getting picked up to counter Savannah. Rika getting picked up as well because Lucky God has no immunity. Last pick Gianna gonna get dropped, which means he has 2 AoE stripper to open the game. And I think Skit might be in a bit of a trouble here, because if you ban Leo, and if Hathor doesn't really go and do something amazing, Lucky God might have the opportunity to shut down with the Savannah. So let's see. Okay, we see a Gani ban, we see a Rika ban actually. So this Savannah agreed to get countered by Leo. But the thing is, Lucky God first turn is very impactful with the AoE strip into stun, into bomb, into defense break. And Vigor might snipe a unit if everything go according to plan. But that's the thing with team that goes with a combo. In this game, no combo is ever perfect, which means something might happen in between and Hathor might violent proc, and then things will start to go wrong for Lucky God immediately. So we need to be really lucky in this situation. First turn belongs to Gianna, gonna drop that stun on the entire enemy team. Missed the Vanessa right there. And also Chiu gonna follow up immediately with the strip. Land the strip, and here comes Gigantic Raw, but not gonna push back attack bar and miss almost all the defense break as well, which means she might not have enough attack to defense break the enemy team. Shred is gonna drop the first hit defense break, so doing some good damage right there. But the thing is, Leo is still in the field, and the moment Leo destroyed this Gianna, oh, he's gonna go straight for Savannah, because the moment Gianna die, I don't think anything gonna stop Leo from killing the rest of the team. So let's see here. Bomb's gonna get dropped on the Fran. Land the bomb beautifully, but there's nothing to stop her from cleansing that. But Fran also have to think about the Vanessa life here with the defense break. The Chiu gonna push the attack bar back a little bit, looking very good for the team. Vigor finish the target or healing. Might choose to finish the target here. Don't want to leave that thing going around much longer. Ooh, gonna let the Savannah finish the target actually. With skill number 2. Hathor finally have an opportunity to sleep the entire enemy team. Can she land it though? She's gonna land the sleep on everybody except for the target that he need to be targeting right now. So Fran gonna cleanse the bomb, and now the damage be focused on the Gianna. Gonna strip that anti-crit maybe, because that's gonna bring some damage reduction for the Gianna. Gonna push attack break on her as well. That was not a very good violent proc though, because now you have to wake somebody. It might have to wake Savannah actually. Gonna wake the Savannah, put attack break on her so she won't be able to do damage. But right now, because of Leo, everyone's also gaining a lot of attack bars, so Hathor control is not as strong. So right now, Fran's gonna try to push back attack bar of the Gianna. Not gonna do quite well there. Gianna default attack gonna allow her to move, but Leo is gonna take down the Gianna. So right now, not a lot of chance for Lucky God to destroy Leo as I predicted when the match started. The moment the Gianna drop, it's going to be very hard for Lucky God to do something about this Leo. And we still have the Hathor on the field, which means potentially she can get back her skill 3 and sleep the Chiwu so that, you know, Leo can start working his thing on the enemy team again. Glancing hit from Vigor, stopping him from defense break the Leo, and Leo doing so much damage to the enemy team on Violent as well. With the Fran support, he's not scared of losing his life. He's doing so much damage to the enemy team, and they cannot do anything to stop him actually. So letting the Leo through, which means you give up speed lead advantage, you give up speed buff advantage, you lose out on Savannah attack bar reduction. You also allow Vigor to potentially solo your Savannah and Vigor combined. So that is a lot of threat for leaving the Leo in. Just now, if he let the Rika through, he could have still go with the same turn 1 and stun. But he'll be in a much better position with speed buff and speed lead advantage. So I think Skit just outdrafted Lucky God. And he's moving on to the semi-final. Clean win. Very clean pick and ban from Skit and great gameplay. We're going to the game number 2 of today qualifier between Prima and Crazy Mon. Prima will be Chiwu and Ragdoll. So he's trying to break up the Chiwu Gani Hathor combo maybe. But Prima's still gonna go in with the Hathor. So we have the Sierra and Gani getting picked up. Pretty solid stuff. Which means he might have to follow up with immunity here. So Prima might snipe the immunity pick coming out from Crazy Mon. May pick up a Fran, may pick up a Daphnis here. Let's see what's gonna do. Look at that Sierra win rate. Worse than Vigor. Oh, he's gonna go in with a Han. Alright, we're seeing some exciting stuff here. We're going in with a Han for his second pick. And he might finish up with something aggressive too. Gonna be an Okeanos for the team. So you want to strip, reset, and also stun the enemy team. Might ban out immunity though. So here, Crazy Mon can choose to go defensive with double immunity or go offensive with Beast Rider. No, it's going to go defensive with a Tyrannus and might round up with a Velagio pick here against the double control from the enemy team. Let's see. It's going to be a beta instead of our usual Velagio, Wusa, and Fran. But it's going to be a beta for the anti-crit as well. So Prima's going to go in with the Wunsa with the Han leader skill. Is going to be really solid. But last pick, he might need some sort of speed lead here. So what's he going to do? Looking really, really solid. I like that a lot. Is he going to go with Gemini? Like, no way he's going to go with a Gemini here. No. Okay, he's going to go with a Daphnis for damage. But with only one speed lead and also an elemental speed lead, it might not look too good from the enemy team. So will he go defensive here for Crazy Mon? Because I don't think you can go defensive anymore. Might go for a offensive pick here and ban out the Wunsa, actually. It's going to go for another defensive pick with the Abilio for healing and cutting in between. So right now, Prima has 4 Stripper on the lineup, except for the Han. That looks pretty good against even a full Will-Run team of Crazy Mon. So one side very defensive, one side very aggressive. Let's see. We're gonna have like the Skit and the Lucky God game again, right? Okay, Hathor getting banned now, and Abilio getting banned out. So Prima can potentially get the turn 1 with the Wunsa, going in, snipe somebody, stun them with Okeanos, reset their skill with Daphnis, and keep on killing with Daphnis and Han. So I'm not sure how Crazymon can take all these damage. Maybe with double revive it's gonna be good. But let's see. Can't wait to see Han, man. Alright, going in, first turn belongs to Wunsa. Can he take them all? Can he strip them all? He stripped them all, which means the entire team will now get attack bar, followed up with the AoE stun coming out from the Okeanos. Miss one unit, but it's gonna be okay because Han is here to take the Sierra out for dinner. Missed the defense break. Oh, but this is the thing about Han. He can finish off the job. And also Violent Proc. This is a very, very significant Violent Proc because he now has the combo once again. And the Oki is going to reset the Tyrannus. I think Daphnis might go for the kill on the Gani. Or the AoE reset, I think is pretty good too. But I might go for the AoE to be honest, because that might not kill the Gani. He's going to go for the kill. Is he going to get the kill? He's not going to get the kill, which means the Gani... Oh, the Gani is going to get finished by the Wunsa. And yes, the Gani go down. But here, the Beta can buff immediately. But there's no revive coming out from the Tyrannus, which got resetted by the Okeanos. So right now, the defensive lineup gets shred apart, pretty much. Here comes Han. Might not use the skill though. Just going to tap on the shoulder with a quick default attack. Get stunned. Paid the price. But there's nothing Tyrannus can do. Maybe Beta can revive Ciara or Gani and reset the cooldown to maybe do something different. Okay, Han didn't proc a Violent. Han now gets shut down. Gani can reset Beta cooldown once again. Not get slapped. Gonna use the AoE reset on Okeanos maybe. Gonna shut down Okeanos stun. Doesn't get the Violent proc to follow up though, which means the Wunsa might go for a big 2-turn sleep here. Is he gonna do it? Oh, he missed the sleep. And Han gets stunned once again by Tyrannus. Might be on Violent spare wheel here. I don't know. But this Tyrannus is keeping the Han in check very, very well. And Han doesn't proc any Violent whatsoever. Beta getting the additional turn. But here comes the Daphnis with the overwhelm. Overwhelm the entire enemy team with damage and cooldown reset. Tyrannus was supposed to have revived, but now cannot revive. And here comes the Han finally getting a turn. And it is going to be a quick kill on this Tyrannus right here. So Prima team is looking really, really good right now. Simple solution. He's gonna take the Tyrannus out. He get the passive going, but that might not be enough because here comes the follow-up stun coming out from Han as well. That is gonna be a lot of damage on the Tyrannus. Might take him out. No, not quite yet. But the thing is, Wunsa has the strip ready, so this anti-crit immunity might not mean much to Crazymon. But here comes the Daphnis going in. Mr. Strip doesn't really matter. Gonna go in for big damage. In the future, Win Ryu, who does the same thing, will not get the damage like that. If you miss the strip, you don't do anything. Just saying. But hey, right there, even though Daphnis missed the strip, still do enough damage to finish off the Tyrannus. And a single fish is not going to be anything with the fisherman on the other side. So, Prima is going to take the first win in today's matches for himself. Looking really good right now with the Han and Wunsa combo right there. Finish off the match, and Beta still trying to stay in the game, granting life to Tyrannus just to get cut down by another simple solution once again. So that's it. Prima get the first win. GG. I look like him, right? Different hair. He took the first win with Han. I like that a lot. Aggressive team. Good stuff, good stuff. So we're going to the game number 2 between Crazymon and Prima. Let's see if Crazymon is going to pre-ban the hand this time so that he won't lose out on the elemental speed lead that destroy him with speed just now. Alright. But it also means Prima now get the Chiwu pick. So Wunsa getting banned out, Gianna getting banned out. So Prima free to use the Chiwu pick unless Crazymon steal the Chiwu in turn number 1. So let's see if he's gonna do that. Either you steal Chiwu or you steal Hathor. What are you gonna do? He's gonna take the Hathor, which means Prima gonna go with Chiwu Gani. He loves to go offensive, so I think it's gonna be a Chiwu Gani first pick for Prima, follow up with Han and potentially Beast Rider unit to shut down the enemy team, because I don't think he's gonna go for a defensive comp here. Ooh, he's gonna go for Vigor actually, so take away Vigor potentially from Crazy Mon as well. We're gonna see an Escher getting picked up to potentially get turn 1 for Crazy Mon. This might be the first Escher pick in the entire tournament, and I like that. Okay, he can either boost speed turn 1 or strip turn 1 for Hathor. So Sierra getting picked up to balance out the speed lead situation here, and he might follow up with a protection unit. No, he's gonna go for a Han picked up, and a Molly getting picked up as well. He's going like bruiser-ish here with damage but protection as well. So what are you? Is this real? Okay, Miho getting picked up here for Crazy Mon. Wow, I didn't see this coming. But what is gonna be the last pick here? He had to. Oh, alright. Chat, calm down, chat. No Miho today. No Miho today. He's gonna pick up a double druid for his team to make it safe. Whew. Okay, Prima is gonna go for maybe AoE control, like a Rika looking pretty fly, but it's gonna go for a Okeanos to finish off his team with AoE control, just like Rika, but something faster, and also reset is good against Tyrannus and Vanessa. So he might ban out the Hathor here, let Crazy Mon get turn 1, which will not turn out to be something crazy. So on the other side, we might see a Molly ban, to be honest, so that he can kill quick, maybe. Or at least Okeanos ban here, so that he cannot get AoE stun. So Okeanos get banned, but only the Vanessa get banned actually, which means he's confident that even if Hathor get the sleep through, it might not mean much to the team. Okay, going into the second match between Prima and Crazy Mon, tournament belongs to Escher as predicted. He's gonna go in with the strip and potentially Hathor strip into Violent proc. That might happen. No, he's gonna go for the boost actually. That could have been an auto move because the clock was much faster than it should be. But take away the Gani first turn, try to provoke the enemy team. Actually land the provoke, but the Molly is gonna cut in between to cleanse the Gani, maybe? Cleanse the Gani, and here comes speed buff to balance out from the Vigor. And if this Han can stun this Hathor, Hathor will be a useless unit in this match. Let's see what's gonna happen here. No, the Abila trying to go for the stun on the Vigor didn't do anything. Trying to go for damage on Han, didn't really do anything either. So here comes Han trying to open up, break the ice between two teams with simple solution once again. But it's gonna do damage on the Abilio. Not sure about that, but gonna go for the stun on the Hathor. Land the stun beautifully. Here comes Escher taking away the Gani's speed. Gani's gonna go for a quick reset on Hathor. So right now she didn't really do anything. Maybe because Hathor has soul protection, so the damage will be now on Abilio. With heal block coming out from Vigor, I think Abilio will not stay in the game any longer. So that is the easiest unit to kill right now. And Abilio is also a very high impact unit, so taking him out early might be good for the team. So gonna go for the shred, give him turn maybe? No, not reaching the threshold just yet. So right here, gonna be Han single attack, not doing much, but heal block is gonna be there to stop this bear from healing. While Cure gonna go out, but does nothing to save Abilio. With defense break on and no defense buff, somebody's in trouble. Big damage come out from Tyrannus, but not enough to bring the Han down. And here comes Molly healing, and Han is back to full HP. That is the brutal power of Molly right there. With a simple violent proc, a unit that was supposed to be dead soon, it's now looking like he's fresh out of the shower. Looking fresh, nothing has done. So here comes Vigor giving the speed buff to the team, and without Abilio healing, that's not looking very good. And Hathor doesn't really do anything for the team anymore. With the Gani keeping in check right here. Here comes the Gani. Ventilate probably going to be on Vigor for more defense break and speed buff. And here comes just pretty much no damage coming from Tyrannus. With the glancing debuff from Ganny, Molly glancing passive, Vigor anti-crit, there's just no way this Tyrannus is going to do any damage. And he's getting shut down by Han actually. And here comes Vigor Shred to do more damage on this Tyrannus. And one simple reset from Ganny, that Tyrannus is going to go bye-bye as well. So here comes Sleep coming out from Hathor. But Cleanse from Molly, make sure the Sleep doesn't mean anything. Maybe a Violent proc. No Violent proc coming out from Ganny just yet. And Hathor Delay Promise. It's going to come out very, very soon unless the Han do something about it. Ooh, he finished off the Tyrannus because he doesn't care about the passive. He has Ganny here to shut down the Hathor later, and because he come back with a little bit of HP only, so killing this Tyrannus might not be a problem. Here comes Vigor trying to keep the team alive, but Ganny is going to shut down your attack bar once again, and Vigor is going to give the entire team speed buff. Han with a self-defense brick is starting to cut down this Tyrannus as well. Defense brick going to land, Dot's going to stay, and Tyrannus going to go away. That's it. GG. I think 2v4, the result is pretty clear. No more damage coming out from Crazy Mon. No more comeback potential. And Prima can pretty much press the auto button at this point. And it's going to move on to the next round of the loser bracket for the Korea Prelim. Looking really, really good for Han team right now. I like that a lot. Good stuff. Good stuff. What is Crazy Mon doing? I'm not too sure, but he's just gonna buy some time and have the last staring contest against the enemy, maybe? Because Molly just throwing her squid at Asher's face, make fun of him, and just nothing the Crazy Mon can do. And that's it. Asher go out, Hathor's gonna be last unit, and the win goes to Prima. GG. Well played. The first match between Skit and Second Baby shall start right now with the pre-ban phase. We have Gianna and Hathor getting pre-ban. Skit get the first pick. What's he gonna do? His first pick will decide the flow of the match, whether we're going Bruiser versus Bruisers, or Skit go with Chiwoo and Ganny. But having first pick, he might go safe. I'm just gonna go with Ganny first. Works with a lot of different team. And Second Baby is gonna go Bruisers, the way that Skit destroyed Lucky God with the Vigor and Molly combo. And here comes a Sierra and Fran getting picked up here. Ganny, despite being one of the most popular unit in the entire tournament, have a pretty shitty win rate. We have Sierra and Fran getting picked up. We have Velaju and Raktor getting picked up here. So Second Baby is taking no chances and it's gonna go full Bruiser. And we have Skit picked up another 2-win unit. Oh, he's gonna go with Tian Lang to sort of balance out the Raktor, and Savannah getting picked up as well to deal with the heavy, protection over there with the strip. Rika getting picked up last. Not a bad choice to ban out Fran. So both are having pretty good pick ban here, but I think Second Baby kind of lead Skit on and finish off with a force ban to make sure the draft is in his hand. So right now, Skit only has one strip, which might miss, and Second Baby has a lot of protection option here. But first turn belongs to Savannah. Gonna go for the strip. Land the strip right there for the Ganny to reset the immunity. So right now, Sierra's gonna be really, really strong together with the stun from the Molong. So turn 1 doesn't look too good for Second Baby, but no stun was given. And here comes healing coming out from Vigor. With the bomb land, it's gonna make a huge difference right here. Bomb land on the Velaju. So it's going to do a lot of damage on the Velaju, but there is no strong follow-up damage. And Molly with one violent proc can make sure Velaju is going to be healthy once again. Damage going to be focused on the Savannah, trying to bring her down quickly. Savannah trying to go for that quick defense break, land absolutely nothing on the enemy team. Also did manage to push back much attack bar as well. So here comes the Ganny reset the CR for more damage. Vigor, who are you going to focus on? Gonna focus the damage on the Tian Lang, but didn't land any defense break. That is huge. But decided to go back to focus on the Savannah instead. So can the bomb land? The bomb land on the Vigor, but I think most Vigor in the tournament are now built very tanky. So this bomb might not mean much to the team. I mean to Vigor. And Savannah finally get dropped. Violent proc from Raktor. Torrent, will he kill? He cannot kill the Savannah, which might be the end. No, she couldn't do enough damage to the Vigor. And Vigor will survive, get healed up a little bit by the Molly as well. And here comes the Velaju going with damage on the Tian Lang. And Vigor healing to make sure that he's going to be pretty healthy. But right now, Vigor might drop to the CR detonation. No, gonna go for default attack here to gain some attack bar. Bomb the Velaju, missed the Velaju. One of the most important bomb right now for Ciara, and she missed it. So might go for the finish off that Vigor. 3v3, but the HP situation looking very good for second baby. That's stun though. And here comes the Gani reset, land on the Velaju to shut down the immunity. Gonna shut down the clans coming out from Molly instead. But it also means that this Velaju potentially can violent proc. But no, Sierra gonna take it first and land the bomb on the Velaju to shut down that Velaju. Even if he violent proc, he might just die to the bomb. Oh, that doesn't look too good. Ragdoll, you gotta bring this back for second baby. He need a chance from you. Velaju, additional turn as predicted and lose the life to the bomb. But Sierra now have another bomb ready. Will she land the bomb? Because right now, any missed bomb will be detrimental to the team. And she's gonna detonate the bomb. Is it gonna be enough damage? It's gonna be enough damage, and that's it. GG, Skit take the win. Wow. Velaju losing his life to additional turn was very detrimental to the team. So Skit take game number 1 between him and second baby. We're moving on to the second game. Skit showing his true progress today. No misplay. Very, very strong pick ban together with good RNG. Not a very easy thing to deal with. Alright, we thought that second baby was looking good in terms of HP, but right there Sierra proved to be consistent once again despite missing only one bomb in the entire match. Okay, game number 2 between Skit and second baby shall start. We have Gianna pre-ban, we might have a Ragdoll pre-ban. On the other side, we might see second baby pre-ban that Gani or Tian Lang potentially. Gonna pre-ban the Ragdoll, gonna pre-ban the Leo. And first pick go to second baby. Is he gonna go for some sort of Savannah comp here? Not too sure, but because he has a Gianna, going for a Savannah comp might looks really good right now. Gonna pick up the Gani first. Hathor gonna pick up Chiwu, gonna picked up by Skit maybe? Or is he gonna go with Velaju? No, gonna go with Molly. So this time Skit is the one on the defense side. No! Just kidding. Chiwu getting picked up for Skit. He might go for the turn 1 aggressiveness. No, he's gonna switch back again. Can you stop playing with my commentary, Skit? Here comes the Gianna getting picked up for... No, gonna pick up the Chiwu instead. But my follow-up with a Savannah right now with the Leo getting banned now. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What's he gonna pick up after the Chiwu? It's gonna be important right here. Savannah? I got you, fam. Vert getting picked up to counter Savannah with Molly glancing passive as well. And he might finish off with a... some sort of... He know the Gianna is coming. So he know that he needs to cleanse. Some healing will be good as well. Gonna be Velaju to protect the team. Alright, gonna go for that immunity pick. So Gianna getting picked up, and last pick will be a strong AoE control. Potentially gonna be Rika looking solid here. Some AoE control, you know? Or he might finish off with a Vigor, you never know. But I think it's gonna go for some AoE control here. Which one's gonna be? He finished off with a Vigor. Don't want to give the Vigor to the enemy team. So Skit is going to move in with the last pick here. Potentially ban out the Ganymede. Going to pick up the Wind Monkey King for the counter. And the damage output. Also crazy new buff for Monkey. Allowing him to get turned. But he's just going to go with Rika actually. Last pick Rika. As popular as ever when enemy doesn't have immunity. Force ban as well. Really solid unit. Also very good against Savannah. Get banned immediately and Vigor get banned as well. So right here, we see Bomb and also... Oh, that is not looking too good. That's not looking too good. If the bomb doesn't land, Savannah, I don't think it's a very strong unit at this point. You have a Vert right there to deal with your AoE. And also you have the glancing passive from the Molly. So no revenge proc from the Vert as yet. Here comes the Chiwu going for that 2-turn sleep, stopping the Hathor to violent proc. Will you cleanse the Velaju for the AoE? Cleanse the Velaju. The Vert revenge allowing the team to get immunity. That's it. The beautiful thing about Vert is he's such a good counter to Savannah, which is a very oppressive unit in the meta. But because of that simple revenge proc, He allowed Villager to get a turn, Hathor to get a turn, and right now Skit can slowly pick and choose who he want to dump his damage on, and I think that's pretty much it. You banned out the Leo. It's so obvious you're gonna go with a Savannah. So Skit, knowing that, prep the triple revenge vert, might be on violent revenge, I don't know, but prep the vert to throw in and make sure that the vert doesn't get banned by having a Rika last pick. And that's it. Maybe if second baby banned the vert, leave the Rika in, he could have controlled the team better. You don't know. Hindsight is always 20/20. But right now, I don't think second baby has an opportunity to go and do anything anymore. So here comes Skit, just slowly work on every single one on second baby team. No more second chance here. Very strong team, but against someone that is very knowledgeable like Skit, I don't think this kind of team is gonna work. And it's so obvious, you know? It's so obvious that you ban the Leo that a vert's gonna pick up because enemy knows he's gonna go for a Savannah. And against someone who know how to bruiser well like Skit, I think second baby deserve this second chance. So Skit's gonna move on to the next round, having a very clean match so far against everybody that he faced in the tournament, showing us the power of a rank 1 player. We're starting the first match between Prima and Juju. Let's see if Prima can keep his performance to be up top and destroy Juju and move on, or is he gonna stop right here and get destroyed by the Juju instead? Pre-ban is gonna be Artamiel and Hathor pre-ban. With Prima getting first pick, he might just grab the Ganny real quick here, and with Artamiel getting taken out by the pre-ban phase, I think Juju might not have an option to go with Bruiser Calm, might go for something else. Ganny getting first pick here. Let's see what Juju's gonna do. Chiwu? No, it's gonna be Ciara and Velaju to protect against the Ganny AoE reset. Okay, let's see what Prima can do. He's gonna go for the Wunsa and the Han combo once again, and he can even follow up with the Okeanos together with Daphnis, looking very good right now. Let's see what he's gonna answer against this. Oh, he's gonna pick up a Leo to deal with the speed and the vigor for damage and protection. All right, okay, not bad, not bad. For Juju, he has never lost a game with vigor, so 100% win rate for the man right here with the vigor pick, but not exactly amazing against Prima team right now. So let's see what he decides to do. Might just ban out the Leo and go for more aggressive. Oh, he is going for more aggressive, and it's gonna be the Barbara and Okeanos double stripper getting picked up here for Prima. So Leo is gonna get banned from the look of this. The last pick gonna be Diana, very good against the Barbara, not so bad, but not very good against the rest of the com. We might see a Leo ban, and we might see a Wunsa ban here, or maybe a Han ban actually, because Barbara is not very good at killing Diana anyway. But you have to eat the Oki Ganny combo, which is not funny. But Oki Ganny is still probably manageable. It's gonna be a Han ban and a Leo ban. So right now, Prima main damage will come up from Barbara and Okeanos. Let's see if they can combine together and destroy this Diana, because that might not be simple. So let's go into the first match between Juju and Prima. Let's see who's gonna come out on top and move on to this in this loser bracket and face Skit soon. Inhale magic, first turn. Take away only 2 wheel runes and give Diana instant turn. Not quite yet. So Barbara gonna take a turn right here and strip the Vigor attack bar. Give Diana some extra turn. And here comes the Okeanos gonna shut down with AoE stun. Gonna go for the reset. Strip on the Diana. Missed the reset. But Ganny's gonna be here to take the attack bar of the Velaju and the entire team away. So right now, no more immunity. But they're still healing and bomb waiting for Prima. But the Barbara is gonna make sure she's gonna take out the Vigor early. Gonna do some good damage there. Not really that good actually. Here come the Okeanos gonna go for the stun. No violent proc from Diana just yet. Let's see if Sierra can bring back some heat with the violent proc here. Oki getting resetted. No violent proc from anybody from the side of Juju. He's not getting that Juju tonight. And here comes Barbara trying to finish off the Vigor soon. And with Oki control, Diana and Sierra would not be able to do much damage here. And soon Oki will reset Sierra's skill as well, so she can't bomb. And I think that's pretty much it. The moment this... Oh my god, he can freely target the Sierra now with a 2-turn sleep on the Diana, which means that thing's not gonna move. Another 2-turn sleep coming from this. What is that? That is not a Hathor. Hathor got pre-banned already, but somehow Hathor get revived in the form of this dark little boy right here. And that Wunsa just hand out two-turn sleep like he is a Hathor right there. Wow. And that's it. The beautiful crit come out from the Barbara, just rub extra salt over that wound. And he's gonna finish this match easily. The first win goes to Prima. Wow, I've seen more skill 1 sleep from all these Pioneer in the tournament than my Violent proc on a day-to-day RTA. That's crazy. They get sleep like it's free. He banned out the Hathor, but Hathor be like, you call for me? Oh my god. Prima getting that first win. We're going to the second match quickly, and we're gonna see a Han pre-ban, potentially a Wunsa pre-ban here coming out from Juju. So maybe he can survive the first turn. Gonna be Han getting pre-ban and Nephthys getting pre-ban. Can't believe the day we see Han pre-ban in the tournament. The first pick going to Juju, might pick up the Hathor here for Prima to pick up the Chiwu Gani. Or is he going to go with Molly for Bruiser Con with Artemio? No, he's going to pick up the Hathor first. So on the other side, we might see Gani potentially with Chiwu or Vigor getting picked up by Prima. So let's see. What is he going to do here? It's going to be a Vigor getting picked up. Alright. So he can potentially go into the Molly combo as well. Or he can just stick with the Wunsa into Okeanos. Not so bad too. Tyrannus getting picked up and Veladru getting picked up. So Okeanos is looking really, really good right now. And I'm thinking Wunsa is not bad either. So we might see a Okeanos and Wunsa getting picked up. Potentially lead into a Barbara. Or maybe a Sakma getting picked up here by Prima if he does ruin that unit. Oh, it's going to be a Juno getting picked up here to deal with the enemy buff. Potentially kill the Hathor at last. And Molly getting picked up as well. So Prima's gonna go more defensive this round with strip, protection, slowly kill the enemy and not something crazy like game number 1. Juju, what are you gonna do? Enemy has no immunity. Wanna rock out a Thessarion, a Rika? No Rika here. You need some water stuff, but Vigor lost to Prima already. So it's gonna be a Bulwark here to utilize the enemy buff against them, and Amelia as well. So it's also going very defensive here, but that doesn't look good because I think Prima can take advantage of this, ban out potentially the Hathor, the Tyrannus, and go in with a strong water pick right here. So let's see what he decides to do. Is he gonna go with water? It's gonna go with wind, Savannah maybe? I don't know. Looks pretty good too. No, it's gonna go with Diana, a wind unit, but also bruiser-ish. No way, actually go back to Okeanos, which means gonna be a ban on the Amelia for a quick turn 1 shutdown on the Veladru potentially. Because if you ban out Amelia, I think Okeanos could probably be meaningless in this game. Okay, let's see. What's gonna be the ban phase for both player? I suspect a Juno ban and Amelia ban, maybe? Juno look pretty good now. It's gonna be Okeanos getting banned now and Amelia getting banned now. So Juju wanna keep his Veladru nice and tidy, potentially buff that immunity instead of getting reset by Okeanos right there. So let's see what's gonna be, because both are going bruiser-ish, so no one is really having the advantage over the other just yet. Let's see. Turn 1 belongs to Bover, not having a lot of buff on himself and the enemy team, giving him only 2 stacks, so probably not going to do anything, but stealing the buff from Vigor, so that the Hathor can potentially go in to shut down the entire enemy team attack bar, push the Juno back as well. So looking pretty good for turn number 1 here. Gani get a turn, but doesn't mean much when enemy have already used the skill and also have immunity. So right now, it's gonna take a while for Juju to really do damage, but this Gani might drop soon. The Molly here is not something to laugh at. Oh, he actually not buff immunity. So he want, oh, because there's a Juno coming. So that's the thing. You can't control a Juno. Predicted future gonna stun somebody. Gonna land double stun and land every single strip on the enemy team. That was a beautiful comeback coming out from Juno here. Shut down the team, but Ganny might be in trouble. Molly, can you bring the Ganny back from death? That's a very good amount of healing, and right now Ganny looks really, really strong. And Bova doesn't get to use any of the stack or skill because Vigor may not buff at all with Molly heal. You don't have to buff with Vigor. You have just gonna go with damage. Reset the immunity right here. Juno gonna go for the Velaju. So I think Velaju gonna be the first to be shut down with the defense break from Vigor. And I think he's not gonna stay in the match any longer. Hathor does have the sleep ready, but can she shut down the team of the enemy? She's gonna get most of it. I think she get all of it, but Molly turn is coming right up, which also means a lot of healing for the Ganymede here. Even though Tyrann is doing a very good job at doing damage onto the enemy team, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. He gonna ventilate on the Vigor for extra defense break next turn potentially. Reset the Vigor here. Ganny get another turn. May take down the Velaju, may not, but Juno is getting a turn regardless, which means this Juno gonna finish off the Velaju. Okay, here come Velaju gonna go for some last round damage. Doesn't really do anything here. Juno is gonna use this chance to finish off this unit easily and also get some extra bonus turn. Ganny, if he reset this Tyrannus one more time to push back the cooldown for no more revive, I think that's gonna be it for Juju. Prima's looking very, very good right now. There's nothing he can do to the Molly Vigor combo with so much healing and also defense break. Missed the defense break right there, but that would not be a problem because it's gonna be a while until Ganny can ventilate Vigor and reset the Tyrannus cooldown, and there's nothing Tyrannus can do about that. So Bova getting picked up right there is actually not that good because enemy team just choose not to buff, and there's enough healing from Molly to make sure that Vigor just have to go with this skill 3 and doesn't have to buff at all. So looking really, really good for Prima. The moment Tyrannus get dropped and there's nothing enemy team can do about it. Even if Hathor gets some extra turn to sleep right here, it doesn't mean much because sooner or later Ganny and Juno will get another turn again. And that's it for Tyrannus as well. Right now only 2 support units left for Juju, and that's it. Prima, easy win. We're gonna have our first match between Skit and Prima. Who's gonna win? We'll move on to face Juan, and if that person win, will be the representative for Korea together with Chami. But let's focus on the first fight between Skit and Prima. We have Han getting pre-ban, take away the combo, and Tian Lang getting pre-ban. So maybe Prima want to go with some fast team. We have Hathor getting picked up. We have Ganny, Vigor getting picked up on the other side. So we might see, you know, the return of Velaju. No, it's going to be Sierra Fran. Very fast pick here coming out from both players. They're probably used to each other, and this is their default counter to each other unit. So we have Sierra and Fran getting picked up here. Prima, do you want to go for some strip, or do you want to also protect yourself with a Velaju? He's going to do that with a Velaju and maybe go with a Molly as well. Not going to go for Tyrannus actually for some revive, defense buff, damage action. Chiu getting picked up here. It's going to be the Fire Fish. I like that. Okay, a new fish coming out from Korea once again. It's going to be... I can't remember her name. Oh, she's not getting locked in. Okay, I don't have to remember her name. Chiwu getting locked in and Savannah getting locked in for Skit. So you want to go and strip enemy buff and shut down with defense break. But what is Prima gonna do here against that? Leo maybe looking pretty solid too. You never know. What's Prima gonna do? He knows how to go bruiser. He might pick up a Molly here and also ban out the Ciara. No, it's gonna go with a Leo for the Savannah counter, which means gonna ban out the Ciara, let the Hathor sleep, but with Leo and Tyrannus, I think he's gonna be just fine, eating the sleep and the damage. So let's see if he can do that. Ciara getting banned out, Leo getting banned out. Skit doesn't want the Savannah to get counter, so right now Skit has the first turn advantage, so he needs to use that advantage and do something with it before Prima gets some violent proc here. But from the pick ban, I can tell Skit's gonna dominate the first few turns And if he shut down the Gani or the Villager quick, it might be pretty bad for Prima. Okay, let's go. Turns belong to Savannah actually. It doesn't belong to Chiwoo. Oh no, and she missed a strip too. Okay, land the strip from Chiwoo, which means the Hathor sleep's gonna land as well. But also mean you will not have defense break to do big damage quickly. And that might mean Prima has a chance to come back from this. Let's see. We have attack buff coming out from front here. So standard stuff. He needs to focus on the Vigor at this point. The only unit can be killed quickly and easily for Skit. Alright, so Skit going in with some damage on Vigor. Block the buff right there. Maybe sleep the Vigor, so stop the healing as well. But Vigor's not moving. But Vigor's actually moving. Gonna go for some quick speed buff for the team to get out of this sleepy state fast. So the Villager is looking for a good violent proc here to turn the table around almost immediately, and Skit know that, so he's gonna go for some attack power reduction, and he does land every single defense break on the entire team together with every single attack power reduction. So right now that's gonna bring down Vigor, that's gonna bring down Gani. So Prima's looking like he's in a tough spot actually, even though he can buff immunity. But the moment he revives something, that unit might die to the Savannah once again. So that was a very good gamble for Skit, and he took it, and it worked out greatly for him. Chiu gonna go for sleeve attack, take away all the buff that Prima prepared, and right now Gani's gonna drop once again, and there's nothing that's gonna stop Savannah from destroying the entire enemy team. So he took the gamble. It was a little bit scary if he doesn't shut down the Villager, but it paid out just fine. So not bad. He won pretty much. That was the biggest gamble of the match, and he took it. That's just like every other moment in this game anyway, right? Pure RNG. But you know, if there's a chance it's gonna work for you, take it. And good play come out from Skit. But the first turn was a little bit iffy, because Chiwoo moving after Savannah is... I'm not too sure about that. Could have been Chiwoo strip, Savannah move into the defense break. Could have been cleaner, but he won anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going into the game number 2 between Skit and Prima. Let's see if they're gonna ban anything different, because right now he cannot take the Han away, so he might just pre-ban the Wunsa. And for Prima, he might ban out the Hathor. So let's see right here. We have the Savannah getting banned out, and the Okian was getting banned out actually. So Prima are free to use the Wunsa and Han combo, and he get the first pick as well, which means he might take the Ganymede away from Skit. Oh, he's gonna take the Hathor first, so Skit's gonna take the Chiwoo and the Gani, being very confident in his speed. Maybe he's gonna contest the first turn against Prima right here. Is he gonna go with the Han Wunsa, or is he not gonna go? He's gonna go for the Han Wunsa combo, but he loses Okeanos, and also there's a Tian Lang to stop the Wunsa from being too crazy. So very good counter pick come out from Skit here, follow up with a CR, double speed lead for the team as well. Strong follow up. No, he's gonna pick up a Molly instead, some sort of defensive going out for Skit. So Prima, what you gonna do here? You know the Tian Lang is gonna disrupt you. You need another speed lead to outspeed the Chiwoo. So what are you going to pull off here? Going to be a Vigor for defensive as well. So both are going back to being more bruiser-ish in their draft, and might finish off with, oh, that's going to be a Thessarion getting picked up by Prima here for the double passive, which means he might ban out the Gani, let the double passive through, and shut it down with the Thessarion here. Looking pretty juicy coming out from Prima here. Skit last pick might be a strong water. It's going to be a Wusa getting picked up, which means he's going to ban out the Wunsa on the other side, so the Wusa can stay in the game, and it's going to be effective with the immunity. And there's no strip coming from Prima except for Hathor, which might miss as well. So let's see. Prima, do you ban the Gani or the Wusa? And I think Skit is definitely banning the Wunsa on the other team. They're thinking. They're definitely thinking. Very high about their pick ban right now. God damn it, what do I do? That Wusa came out of nowhere. I thought it's going to be like, I don't know, some CC unit. Ooh, he banned out the Tianlang and the Wunsa getting banned out. So Skit is running low damage, high sustain, while Prima learning high damage, but not much strip. So I'm not sure how Prima is gonna break through the Wusa shield, but I'm not sure how Skit's gonna kill the enemy as well. But from what we know, these are the best player in the world. So even their support units stacked with good artifact and damage. So this Wusa might drop a huge water bomb on the enemy team and do, I don't know, 5 to 10,000 damage. Here comes Molly, gonna go for some damage. The thing about Prima is there's not much strip, so the opportunity for Han to kill might not be big. Here come Han's going for a simple solution. Glance one of the hit, not getting the full attack bar. They're trying to bring down this Chiwu, and that the sound is some very solid damage right there. I like that a lot. And another big damage come out from the Han. So how can this Chiwu stay in the game? But what I say right now might be meaningless if Molly proc a simple violent. Here comes Wusa going for the big heal, and here comes the Vigor going for damage on the Chiwu. Gonna finish the Chiwu maybe. Solid damage, I like that a lot. Molly take a turn. Molly shield up. So Chiwu looking healthy once again. Ooh, not looking to touch this Chiwu anymore with all these small damage. And here comes Chiwu skill 2 on the Han doing some good damage actually. Looking at how low healing from Prima can be with the Vigor as the only healer. And Wusa's gonna put on another layer of a condom. So one use, here come another one, which into mortality will make sure that she will stay in the game. And Molly violent proc, and now Skit team is back to square one. Meanwhile, Prima, every single turn from Skit means Prima team is getting touch and lose their HP slowly. There's no way Prima can break this. Here come, oh, as I mentioned, there's only one strip and she can miss, and that's when it happened. That's it. That is pretty much it. When you can't strip, you can't do damage. And Molly's here to be like, no, not today, son. All your damage is now gonna get healed. Oh, but she stripped herself off her immunity, which means she's a little bit naked right now. And Tessan used the opportunity to immediately oblivion her. But that Chiwu with the 2-turn sleep once again. You gotta be kidding me. Hathor's on the other team. But here comes the Pioneer with the skill 1. So crazy. And here comes another layer of immunity for the team. Will Chiwu land asleep again? No, but Chiwu do a lot of damage on the Hathor. And here comes Hathor trying to strip the Molly maybe. You gotta finish the Molly, man. If you don't finish the Molly, it might be bad. Doesn't use a strip at all, which means this Vigor is gonna be supporting and not finishing off the target. Okay, so here comes the Chiwu gonna strip the buff. Didn't get the buff strip right there, so that block buff would be meaningless. Hathor, what you gonna do here? Gonna go for skill 1. There's nothing Hathor can do against a strong Wusa. So she's been spamming skill 1 since the start of the game. Not even using her skill 2 to take away the buff. So here comes Vigor looking for a target. Gonna go and touch the Chiwu real quick, but that doesn't do anything. The buff coming out from Vigor become ammunition for Chiwu to push back more attack bar even. But right now Hathor gonna lose her skill 3 or maybe reset Vigor, so no healing. Gonna reset Hathor because he know that Wusa will have the small window right here where the entire team doesn't have immunity. So right now, I think pretty much is getting touched to death, pretty much. Tickled to death. Like, Skit is not doing a lot of damage, but Prima is not healing, and Skit is always healing with Wusa skill 2 and Molly passive. The damage that Prima can do seems to be trivial at this point, even though the Tessan do some good damage, but at the end of the day, you cannot just rely on that as your damage output. Like, he's doing good damage. That is a very well-run and strong Tessarion. But against Skit, with this much layer of protection, there is nothing this Tessan can do. And I think that's pretty much it. Skit can press the auto button, well drafted against the enemy, knowing that they don't have a lot of, sustain, going with a very heavy sustain team, and he won. Pretty much it. So many layer of protection. There's nothing Prima can do. This Tessan is trying so hard. He's trying so hard to bring down at least one unit on the enemy team, but he can't. The ventilate on Wusa, the Molly healing, the Chiwu attack bar reduction, and once in a while sleep coming out from Chiwu. That is just way too good. for Prima to do anything. Look at this. The two young boy right here. So much protection for the team. And Skit destroy Prima 2-0. Completely outdrafted the opponent. Good game. Good game. GG. Alright, we're going on to the last match between Skit and Juan. Okay, let's get professional chat. We're about that gameplay and strategy here. Shh. Let's go. Alright, let's look at the pre-ban between Skit and Juan. They fought before. Skit lost. So let's see if we can do anything new to come back from his loss in the first day. Okay? So let's see. First pick go to Skit. Might not picked up a Hathor, but will picked up a Hathor here. And we might see double Dragon Knight coming out from Juan, but he might start up with a Fran. And maybe a Vigor? You gotta be kidding me, man. I'm not Korean. But I might know something. Okay, Fran getting picked up first. And what's the follow-up here? Is it gonna be a Dragon Knight? No, it's gonna be a Chroma for the second pick here. So Skit is gonna pick up Vigor and Molly. So you wanna go Bruiser? Skit will go Bruiser, but more budget. So we might see double Dragon Knight. We might see Thessarion getting picked up here from Juan. But knowing him, I think she's gonna layer some more LD Nat 5 on us with Nephthys, with Ragdoll. Nephthys getting picked up by Juan, and he might finish off with a Jäger potentially. No, it's gonna go with Ileana for immunity to protect his team. He will see a Tetra over there for more healing and to counter Nephthys. And the last one will be Juno to deal with the buff from the enemy team. So you might see an Acroma ban here. Last pick gonna be, wait, what? No way. Okay, Wind Panda looks more appropriate in a Bruiser comp like this, but I would love to see a Dragon Knight, to be honest. But hey, Wind Panda's gonna go in with a defense brick and damage, getting banned out immediately by Skit. He noticed Wind Panda's up to something. Juno get banned out so that nobody gonna strip the double condom on Juan's team. So we're gonna see some hot Bruiser action here. That's a lot of mermaid. That's a lot of fish on the table. Let's see. First turn belongs to Hathor. Gonna go for a sleep on the Ileana, maybe, but that's not gonna make a difference here because whoever you strip immediately gonna go up anyway. So it's gonna be between Skit surviving the Acroma damage or Juan dying to the slow but steady death by Skit. Defense breaks on, anti-crit is on. Here comes Tetra going in with some sort of healing, but doesn't really matter right now. And Tetra actually lost a turn, so that now damage will be laid on the Tetra. She needs to, oh my god, look at all the Nephthys buff. I mean debuff, they're all gone now. So Nephthys second skill, which is one of the best second skill in the game, get countered by a simple turn from Tetra. So right now all the damage will be focused on the front, the healer of the team, but it's not gonna be easy because this Ileana getting a lot of turn to protect the front is gonna be tough for Skit to break through as well. Remember, all the mermaid have strip in the default attack, which means the invincibility and the immunity might not stay for too long, and all the debuff that Juan trying to put on Skit will be cleansed quickly with both Tetra and Molly. They have active and passive cleansing, which is really awesome, which means the silence or the defense break will not stay for too long. And with the anti-crit plus Molly passive, Acroma as a solo damage dealer is not gonna be a big deal. So we're gonna have a staring contest from both sides until one team can find an opening with a defense break. And right now that looks to be like Skit team. So here comes a small opportunity, but big enough for Skit to go right through with a defense break if this Vigor gonna land it and Violent Proc at least. Shred gonna go on the front, land the defense break, doing very minimal damage in my opinion, which mean he need the fish to follow up, but no, here comes the Hathor sleep, potentially gonna land on everybody. And he's gonna push back the attack bar of the enemy team. Not gonna matter too much because here comes the front immunity up. So just pretend, you know, I have no analogy. It's just two kid, just like you, no, you, no, you. And we just have a staring contest pretty much. Because one touch from Skit wins Fran healing. One touch from Juan means Tetra and Molly healing. So it's like, yeah, you. They're not doing anything to each other. They're just simply poking. And they're not doing any real damage as well because both have protection. Both have healing. So that's all there is to it. We're gonna wait until the timer allow a Chroma to one-shot something. Because look at this. Okay? Skit damage dealer, a fish and wolf. They both scale with HP. And they're gonna lose their damage slowly. But the damage dealer on Juan, everybody scale with attack. So they're gaining damage slowly. And when the opportunity arrives where Nephthys can defense break, somebody is gonna die immediately. But that moment will take another 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna take a quick sip of my drink real quick because there's literally nothing to talk about right now. Alright, so 10 minutes gone by. We have seen nothing develop from both players. They're just here to stare at each other and admire each other's unit. One side we have a lot of money and one side we see free-to-play-ish looking unit pretty much. Oh, here comes a small window from Vigor trying to do some damage on this front. But is it gonna be enough though? Because if these two fish can violent proc enough and crit, it might be possible. Right now, Hathor can sleep the front, stop the healing from coming. But Ileana will just simply... Oh, Ileana doesn't have the thing. This the opportunity that Skit has been looking for. He found it. And he's gonna use this chance to finish off the front. Maybe. Gonna go for the damage on the front. And here comes a Chroma trying to stop the damage from coming. But it's not gonna happen. And here comes Nephthys. Gonna go for the AoE debuff. No. Gonna try to stop the damage from coming. But here comes Tetra with a touch. And another additional turn. And finally he brings down the front after 20,000 years. Front has finally gone down. And here comes more damage coming out on the Nephthys. And is that the opportunity that Skit has been looking for? He's got it. He brings down the heal of the enemy team. And now Skit gonna try to bring down another unit on Juan's team. Trying to bring down the immunity. Here comes the Vigor looking for a chance to defense break on that Nephthys. Is he gonna get it though? A Chroma trying so hard to bring down his Vigor, but it's not gonna go down just yet. And here comes the Ileana. What's she gonna do? Is she gonna boost the Nephthys, going for the debuff? She boosts the Nephthys, gonna go for the debuff, but she knows Tetra countered her so hard. And here comes the defense break, but he missed the defense break. But there's no healing, which means every single move from these fish means damage that Nephthys cannot recover from. And that is too heavy for Juan to handle. He lost the healer. And even the Chroma damage cannot penetrate the shield and the anti-crit and the glancing passive that's coming out from these players. And here comes Nephthys trying her best, put out a debuff, but Tetra is getting a turn, and that also means all these debuffs don't matter. And that is it. The Nephthys gonna go down as well. And GG maybe from Skit, but we saw a Chroma single-handedly come back before, so that might not be it for Juan just yet. But now Skit's gonna move on to destroy this Ileana, and the game will belong to Skit. GG, well played. After 20,000 years, he took down that front and bring home the victory royale. And we go to game number 2. Good job, dude. Good job. He found the opportunity. He found it, and the Vigor Violent proc sealed the deal with some extra juicy damage. Oh my god, that was absolutely disgusting, man. I want to see that shit no more. My god, dude. Please stop doing that. Can we go with some Chiwu, please? I don't want to kill myself. Alright, Savannah getting pre-banned and Ragdoll getting pre-banned. Here comes the first pick belong to Juan. What is he gonna do here? Can you go Chiwu? Please go Chiwu. Please, I beg you. Chiwu. Please don't be Fran. Please don't be Hathor. Come on, baby. Come on, Juan. Oh, it's gonna pick up the Fran. Skit gonna pick up the Vigor. Please don't be Molly. It's gonna be Ganymede. So will Juan take away the Molly? Or is he gonna keep going with the Dragonites? Or the Nephthys? He knows that Skit can hard counter him now. Alright, double immediately getting picked up together with Tyrannus, which means we're going for another bruiser gameplay. Skit might pick up the Molly once again because I think Molly against this low damage team is looking pretty good. Gonna go with a Verd for some turn cycling abuse, and a Chiwu getting picked up finally for some turn 1 aggressiveness. And here comes the Light Dragonite Jäger getting picked up for damage, but he's not that strong though, just saying. Because there's no stun for him to sort of avoid. There's defense break and attack by reduction. And Neft is getting picked up as well because Skit doesn't have immunity just yet, and he cannot just simply pick a Tetra here. So Hathor getting picked up last. We see Gany Hathor combo, but at least we see defense break into damage. Pata getting banned out, Chiu getting banned out. Skit might get turn 1 to shut down the Nephthys or not is gonna be huge. So Skit is going with resistant leader against Nephthys. Big thinking. But hey, doesn't matter, I don't care, because he might want to resist the stun from Tyrannus. That might work. So Hathor, go first. Take away Fran, take away the Nephthys skill as well. Looking pretty good right now for Skit actually. For the focus damage to be on the Jäger. Here comes speed buff from the Vigor. So Skit team looking pretty free to play right now compared to Juan. Land the defense break on the Nephthys there, looking for opportunity to kill. The sword protection getting slapped on the Nephthys, but remember, that can be stripped away and there's nothing that Juan can do to stop that. Big damage coming from Jäger. If that happened one more time, then I think Skit might lose the Vert, and that's going to be huge. So Gany is going to reset the Vigor for more healing and also potentially defense break on the Jäger to focus damage here. Going to land defense break on the Jäger for Vert to focus on the damage. And here comes Delay Promise, going to shut down the entire enemy team, making sure that focusing on Jäger be the only thing that Skit need to do right now. And that seems to be working out too well with the attack break and the glancing debuff on Jäger. There's nothing that this Jäger can do. It doesn't matter how crazy your Jäger is. If you have attack break and glancing, there's absolutely nothing that this Jäger can do in terms of damage output. So he's trying to do some damage, but it looked pathetic compared to Vert default attack right now. And Vert's gonna run down this Jäger simply and easily. And here comes another layer of Gany Hathor, and I think that's pretty much it. That's it. That's done. Nothing can be done. Absolutely nothing can be done here. The moment you get locked down by Gany Hathor and a Vert and a Vigor, that's it. So what can Juan do if you want to avoid a situation when you face Skit and ladder is maybe get your Fran to be faster. Because the moment the Fran lose her turn, and also Nephthys didn't have any Will Root allowing Gany to strip, that's huge. I mean not strip, reset. That's just huge. And that's it. Simply locked out by Gany Hathor. Skit, well played. JJ did. He showed us how it's done. He showed us how it's done. Very clean match. Undefeated. Undefeated, right? Crazy. Crazy. Undefeated in the loser bracket. He showed us how it's done.